Hi, my name is Freddie Olivares and I represent S.I.P Services. Today I will be demonstrating our innovative pin lock scaffold system. I will also be demonstrating some additional safe practices used in building our scaffolds. Now let me show you one of our best practices that we have implemented right here. This is standard mud seal cut at a straight 90. It's not visible. It's more of a tripping hazard because of the lip. It's not safe. Look at this one right here. This is our new technique that we're doing here. We're cutting it at a 90 and we're painting it fluorescent to make it more visible for anybody walking in the area. Now let me show you some new innovations that we have. Right here we have this rosette protector that's made in hard plastic, hard yellow plastic with a reflector here in the middle. It makes it more visible for the employees working around the scaffold, and it also makes it more visible for the equipment operators working in the area. We also have these that are in place for head knockers, which is not a problem for me. I'm not that tall, but we have them in place for the taller people. Now let's talk about our swing gate. This is not the standard swing gate that y'all are used to seeing in the refineries or in any other construction project. This has been re-engineered so that we don't have to use the spring. The spring don't wear out and stay open like we normally see. It's actually engineered to have some weight to where when it closes all the way. It's got this little curve right in here so that the rosette don't bother it and gets it clean shut. It's also got a built-in toe board that you don't have to worry about. So this is by far a better swing gate than I have ever seen in a refinery. All right guys, let me show you here a new innovation that we have for you. This is great. This ladder is nicely tucked away. Here real easily, we can lower it and we have a clear access to the next level. The hatch deck completely comes down, and this is actually a complete work platform also. Now guys, I've made it all the way to the top of the work platform. Let me show you how easy it is to also come down. It's got a little hole built into the hatch. Let me show you. Comes right back up. 3-point contact always. The hatch comes back and closes on it, locks. Now I'm at this level. It's a complete work platform without being exposed to any fall risks at all. I'm gonna keep on going down. You see me not wearing a harness? Because it's a green tag scaffold. Now I'm here at the bottom level. See how easily this ladder can be stored away. Leaves the area clear for work, clear of obstacles, less trip hazards, less things to bump into. Because many of the new, innovative engineering techniques that have gone into building the scaffold, we are able to have more green tag scaffolds available to the employees working out in the field. All right, I've made it to the top without wearing a harness because this is a green tag scaffold. It's been wonderfully engineered. You know, one of our features that we have here at the top is our toe boards. Believe it or not, this is a toe board. I know most of y'all are used to seeing 2x4s in place and in practice with all them nails and 9-wire. Here we don't, they're interlocking. One thing that a standard toe board doesn't have is this lip right here to catch anything from falling. Here at the top, this is something you normally don't see in most standard scaffolds. We actually built overhead tie-offs to keep in compliance with OSHA. You know, no more tying off here below the waist or at the feet. You can tie off overhead in a safe manner. The reason why we tie off overhead is to lessen the distance in case we do fall. It's less of an impact, less of a swing, less of anything. Let's talk about our SRL and how it is installed. Our SRL is installed using a davit arm. Most scaffold companies do not use a davit arm. They will use a board bracket. A board bracket is not engineered to support weight, impact force of 5,000 pounds compared to what ours is engineered for. This is safer. This is in compliance with OSHA regulations. Another method that we have incorporated is tying off this retrieval that we use for our SRL up top. Here we attach a little bungee to the floor to make sure this is not flying all over the place, getting caught with equipment, material, with people getting tangled up. It keeps it out of the way. Another reason why we tie it down is that when we pull it down and then all of a sudden, you know, we get off of it, we unclip off and we release it, it goes back to the top and it doesn't have a forceful impact in the SRL unit, which over time gets damaged by so much action. This helps, you know, maintain productivity, helps you not have to replace the unit, helps it last longer, which is a safety device. Let's talk about another innovation that we have. This right here is a filler gap board. Normally what you would see on most scaffolds is some plywood to cover that gap. Here we have a board that's designed to be in place. So it's smooth, so when you walk across it, you're not tripping over some board. Okay, let's talk about our pulley system that we have in place here. Here's another example of a davit arm, but it's also a swinging davit arm. Brings whatever you're bringing closer to the structure. Keeps it out when you're pulling it up so it don't get hung up. But once it gets to the top, you can just bring it in closer. Now when you drop it, lowering something, this in itself doesn't need to have anybody holding it. Let me show you an example. If I so happen to let go, what do you think will happen? Most people think, oh, it'll go all the way to the ground. But no, it's not going to do that. It's going to stay in one place with nobody even holding this. You know, it makes this job a lot safer when you have a system that just freely holds your material. So if somebody loses their grip, it's not rushing down to the ground. Thank you so much for visiting with us, and please take a serious look at S.I.P services for all your scaffolding, installation, and painting needs. Let us show you how safety, quality, and production go hand in hand.